Galvanized metal and painted glass bird feeder that holds a substantial amount of seed. We have them at $24.95. I've got to tell you, our price on this, when it was 30% higher, was still a very reasonable price tag when you consider how expensive art glass is. This is such a good example of what Barbara King does so very well. Barbara is a staple in my Great Outdoors with Dan shows. I rarely ever do a show with her. Barbara, I know that you're standing by. I will tell you again that you are such a busy woman. Your voicemail on your cell phone was full again, so I couldn't leave you a message yesterday, but I called to say hello.
These goodness gracious.
Has Galvanized ever been hotter than it is right now?
It is on fire.
Yeah.
It looks so cool and mixes with everything.
And we've done art glass with small pieces, but this is a lot of real estate. That glass is actually three-dimensional. When I run my fingers over the butterfly is raised off that flat panel, as are those gorgeous flowers. And there, you gave us two choices in this, didn't you?
Yes, the butterfly or the dragonfly. Nice. So the one you have there is the butterfly, which has the acrylic purple gem at the bottom. That's also that teardrop shape. We definitely mimicked that shape for those fun curves. But look at that blue hydrangea. That's that periwinkle, almost royal blue. And then that butterfly that sits on top has the orange turquoise and that golden yellow in the butterfly's wings. It is so pretty. And I'm so glad you noticed the details like I do, Dan.
Yeah.
The glass is that beveled glass, that beautiful glass that's not flat. And this is hand painted inside the glass. So it's super durable. This looks amazing when hanging maybe from a tree branch or a tall shepherd's hook. It comes with that galvanized hook too. But the mix of material on this is awesome. The other one I would love to show you here is the dragonfly. The dragonfly has that blue and turquoise and lavender in the wings. Really eye-catching colors, iconic for the dragonfly. But then this parrot tulip that swirls up the side. It has such grace and angle on it that you will love the way this looks. The birds will love the way it functions because this hole is big enough that they can sit up here and perch right on the side and easily feed. I love too that it's double-sided. So I'll see the birds flying in and out of this little buffet that you have put out in a place that makes you smile because it looks beautiful wherever you hang it. But it's going to attract those birds to the garden like you can't believe.
I love that you said it's like a buffet because it is. If you want the butterfly, the one that I'm holding, there's fewer than 1,200. If you want the dragonfly that Barbara's showing, there was 850. This holds a lot of seed, a lot of feed. And that relinquishes you to being able to do other things than be running back and forth to your bird feeder every day to fill it up. And there's a little trap door on the bottom that allows you to empty out any seed that might have become overly wet or to clean it out. And everything that Barbara brings us a sense of style that makes our garden space or our backyards individual to us, because our outdoor space defines us well. I don't know if you think about this very often. Barbara, I know you do because you're a master designer, but when you walk into someone's home, you can tell a lot about that individual. There's photographs on the wall, you know, dog toys, maybe, you know, books. But the same thing is true when you walk to someone's back deck. If you've never met them before, that space does define you in many ways. So putting pieces up like this are a wonderful way of really getting the most out of that space and sending a message that you like things that are pretty and you like to smile. They're beautiful. They're so well done.
Oh, thank you. And yeah, it adds a bit of your personality into the spaces that we're spending a lot more time in,
Yeah.
especially this summer into the fall, spending time outdoors, but making it creative and pretty, but also functional and fun. This is something that you can use outdoors all year round. I love definitely feeding the birds in the summer. I'm going to be spending time out there, but through the fall and the winter, leave this outside.
I agree.
That's when the birds are really looking for food, and it is just a precious treat to see this hanging out there. The sun reflects on the glass and it sparkles. The colors really come through beautifully. That gem on the bottom definitely dazzles your eye with dancing sunlight through that, that's all cut out and it's in the shape of the teardrop. I love having mixed metal and glass and acrylic, and the stainless steel is fabulous. Love mixing materials. It just makes pieces more interesting. And that's what my store is about,
Yep.
picking those boutique items that we have created or gone out and found or maybe tweaked to make it even more special. And this is one of those pieces that I love, hanging from a tree branch and just watching the beauty of it and the activity that it brings into the garden space.
Let me toot the horn just a little bit, because if you do not know Barbara King,
Oh,
Barbara was an on-air guest with us for the longest of time, and never really bragged about how incredibly great she was at being able to curate great items for us. She has a shop that is called the Valley Forge Flower. It's Flower Company, right? Did I
flower
get it right?
shop.
Flower shop. But it's like a theme park for those of us who love outdoors, who love to garden, love to decorate. Every time you turn in your place, there's something new that catches your eye, and everything is of exceptional quality. The
Thank
sneaky part
you.
is I get to present it at lower prices, so I
That's
like that.
true.
Yeah. Th-
That's so true.
This is
I get a
clearance sale
treat.
priced at under 25 bucks, Barbara.
Yeah, incredible. A piece like this in our store, definitely goes for more money than
Yeah.
that. But what a treat for me to be able to design and bring things from the store to our customers at QVC. It gives me such
Yeah.
a good feeling to be able to bring things that people can't find out there. And yeah, that clearance price is crazy good. I even get a high from a
To
sale
help
price.
people to find this stuff from all over the country instead of just where you happen to be. If you want this butterfly, there's 1,100 remaining and then they're gone. If you want the dragonfly, there's 800 that are remaining. That's it. Now, Barbara, you're coming back a little bit later on, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes, we have some more goodies.
Wonderful. Here's what Barbara will return with. Now,